Hello everybody, welcome back to more Danganronpa. Here we are, hot in the middle of the final trial. And I just want to say Happy New Year's to everybody. It is 2017. This video will be up on the 2nd. Yeah, it's 2nd, January 2nd, so Happy New Year's. And yes, hopefully it'll be a good year. But that's neither here nor there, because now we're in the middle of exposing a murderer. I already forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. I really shouldn't save this in the middle. Okay. Okay, we'll just read it all. Oh, that's a long one.
Who did it? Who killed her?
I don't know. That's why we're here, man.
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
Probably.
That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
Oh, no, that was wrong. What am I doing? Sorry.
Shoot!
Oh, I'm almost dead. That's not cool.
So who did it? Who killed her?
How do I fast forward?
Whoever did it is that much I'm... But when you... Is the mastermind... Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind
Oh, here we go. She's gonna say something.
The mastermind is probably a million miles...
That is wrong.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere
It's tense.
within
I'm
the
excited.
school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
We did.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt.
Do you have doubt, Byakuya?
In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Well, you're not wrong on that one. I mean, it would make sense, right? I mean, what use would there be in introducing, like, another person now? You know what I mean? Like, it would just be kind of boring, you know? It'd be kind of... It would be a lot better for the mystery if it was someone here. You know what I mean, Jellybean?
What? What?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Yep, only 16 people here. 16 participants, and no one has been inside the school since. But, oh, wait a minute, wait. But we're all right here. Who can be controlling him now? It has to be someone who's already passed, right? I don't know.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
Mukuro?
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
It's okay. We don't think you're the mastermind of anything, buddy.
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto!
What?
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh. You know what? I can't falter for that. That does look pretty suspicious when you think about it.
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Because, I mean, if we didn't see what was going on, then... Yeah, I mean, it would make sense that people would suspect me.
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Ass.
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down.
Wouldn't that be cool if
There's no
Makoto
reason
was
to
the
panic.
mastermind? Oh man, that would be so trippy. I mean, obviously he's not, but...
The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
I want to find out the mystery of the school. I'm sick of this Mukuro person. We hardly even met her. We never even knew her until she died.
That's a good point.
That's true. Guess we gotta solve this for it's a stepping stone to the bigger problems.
Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
I would.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
But why did she have them?
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
Seems logical.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
How do you know?
Huh? How do you know that? Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means...
You're wrong.
She denied me. Before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm
Calm down, Toko.
not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
I think we should hear her out before she sneezes again. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Here we go, guys. Another one. Oh my god, I got 5 of them! Alright.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me this time, Z-Wimsey. You made
Okay.
me go all cutesy.
Don't worry. There wasn't anything cute about it.
Those ones didn't come from the battlefield. One look at what was written about her and that should become clear.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds.
No, that's wrong.
That is wrong. Okay. I can see why you would think
No.
that, though.
Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
Obvious embellishment.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
Have you been listening to a thing Byakuya has told you? He's denied you flat out several times.
Maybe it's because of all
Oh,
of
goodness.
Master's training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
True.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any
Interesting.
better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Okay.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Seems like it.
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, She'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room
That was
by a
last
masked
night?
assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
That's a good point. I didn't think of that.
So who was it that attacked you?
I don't know. I can't think of anyone else. I mean, it had to have been the mastermind, obviously, but
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind.
Byakuya. No, I don't think he's the mastermind. Or is he?
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
Oh my. What are you laughing about?
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
This is the whole point of the game, is to figure this out on our own.
Let's start off with a nice, easy question.
Okay, fine, shoot.
Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
She was already dead.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way that Mukuro's the one that attacked me, even if I didn't see their face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Comparing that to the masked attacker, it should be obvious. Monokuma file number 5. We're not gonna need it. We're gonna have to take one from the group, probably, the discussion.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
Oh wait, which one was on the what was on the Fenrir? It was the right hand. I think it was the left.
Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be the hips?
Hips don't lie, baby. It was the right hand. They screwed up. They messed me up. I know what it is.
You never saw it, so you can't have. I'm telling you now.
You're wrong. There's another part of the...
Oh? Is it the
Right hand or the left?
left hand? Maybe the. Or perhaps. Or could it be the hip? You never saw it, so you can't have.
I'm telling you now, it...
It was the right hand, not the left.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me.
It did not have a tattoo.
And there was no such tattoo.
Although that angle you really can't see it if there were a tattoo. No, wait, that's completely wrong, because that's the left hand. The right hand has the knife, because I'm an idiot.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me.
Who else? You're right.
It could have been, someone else, right?
Could have been.
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh, that's right. They were in the gym. I forgot.
You.
Yeah.
But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Could have been, but I don't think so. Never say anything when...
Uh-oh! No snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Or she'd be like, Makoto, you show him the one thing that proves it, and I'll have no idea what that one thing is, and I'll fail. Before anyone could say anything. Kyoko was removing her gloves. I always wondered why she wore gloves all the time.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it?
Oh, that wasn't me.
It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Hey, yeah, put all doubts behind us. Let's focus on why we're here. Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. She put her gloves back on. Wow.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, they did not.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Nothing to say to that, huh?
This is just awful.
Things aren't looking so hot for you, is they?
On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
I don't think she really cares.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
Sure. As long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right?
Oh.
I'm not cornered.
He's gonna
just
come out with some
yet.
ace in the hole that's gonna like turn this all upside down, isn't he?
Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That is true.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
Didn't we just have a trial about this? Boy, this is a long day.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
That's true.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Yeah, but how long after?
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
No, she was in the biolab. She was in the morgue.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Because that tart came from the biolab, and no one could get in the biolab except for the person who had the key.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
Only one place. The kitchen.
I got it!
The pool.
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the bio.
You know, that person does a dead man's foot a little too well.
The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue.
You wouldn't know that because you passed out like the moment you got here.
So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The tarp. Yep. Boom. It says biolab right on there.
I got it!
How convenient.
What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says Biolab.
Congratulations, here's a gold star.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Hey, we need all the details we can get.
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
Okay.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
Well, she is a detective.
But that's just a wild guess.
Wild guess. Wild? You serious?
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Trying to, deflect it. Like, oh, where's your evidence?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous.
Got him on the ropes.
Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
An inconsistency. Could you be talking about?
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Oh, come on, dude.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about?
By the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
I was getting ready to explain that to the viewer.
What one thing?
What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
That wasn't what I was going to talk about, but what?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
Bring my family into this?
So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
I don't know if they are or not, but you know what? It doesn't matter right now. Gotta get out of here first, right?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened
Oh, I
to
look
your
still too happy to
family?
hear this conversation.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Trying to rile me up?
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
And it's working, the bastard. Oh, I need to calm down. Can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth. He's trying to throw curveballs whenever he can. I want to shut him up. I need to expose the inconsistency and slap him with it. The one area where the numbers just don't match up. The moment of truth.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Rawr! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? Proof! Proof! Proof!
Kabam!
I'm not listening!
Oh, no, wasn't the right one.
This should prove it.
That was the wrong one. I got it. I got him.
The inconsistency
The
Kyoko's
lights.
talking about is the lights.
The red lights. There's a really good show called The Red Lights. Had a Robert De Niro in it. It was about like a magician and stuff, and he had this big secret. It was really cool. It was really cool. Like, people assumed that he did like real magic, and people were like freaking out, like, how does he do it? And it's just a really cool show.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
9. As you notice, there are 6 people left. Basic math should suffice at this point.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Never mind. 9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights that should be on is 10.
I got it. 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
Key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth, and then Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was 8th. Sakura was 9th. Mukuro makes 10.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
So, what happened to the number 10? I mean, we're pretty sure we saw everyone die, right?
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
They weren't dead.
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
That's possible.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body.
Well, that makes more sense,
they
yeah.
actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders, the explanation for more murders than victims. What is that? The mastermind destroyed a same person was killed twice.
What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed twice?
Interesting. I don't know why I thought. Of course there were 10 executions. I don't know why I thought there were 9.
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess.
It's the best kind of right.
Something like that.
Except when it's the left.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
There's really no other way to explain it.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
Can we?
It was Mukuro, of course.
Haha!
Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious, because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Oh god, I gotta take another one.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka
Oh
Maizono?
man.
Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
Okay. Who would have a bunch of cuts on them from a murder? Shit. How did they all get murdered? Junko was impaled. There's no way you're getting out of that. Sayaka? No. Well, maybe. I don't think so, though. Mondo got hit with a bunch of baseballs. I mean, we saw him die. Sakura, I doubt it was her. You know, that was a suicide, unfortunately. We'll just go through the line.
Chihiro?
Chihiro was, like, how was she? How was she killed? I think she was stabbed or something and then, hung up. So that wouldn't really cause cuts.
Mondo Owada?
I don't think it was him.
Kiyotaka Ishimaru?
Ishimaru. How did he die? How did he die? Oh, no, he was killed by... He was killed by, Hifumi.
Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever?
Udenberg.
Or maybe... Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!